Hey everybody, welcome to 2021. It's me, Mary, with an update from your CLS design team. We wanted to share with you really quickly a couple of things actually from our CLS home doc. So if you bear with me a little bit, if we scroll down to the bottom, we've received a couple of questions, especially right before break, in terms of this data collection process for our folks that were able to come to some of our in-seat trainings before winter break. And so I'd like to bring you down to this bottom section of the CLS home doc. And on the left-hand side, you see the data collection process for in-seat participants. And we've added this idea of the virtual walkthrough. So real quick, if you click on this link, it will take you to the same document that's been there since the beginning of the year, with this little addition that the walkthroughs can be done in person or virtually. And when we say virtually, we basically mean you're going to use this exact same tool, the Systems Check 1, along with the CCI plan on a page. And when you take a look at that tool, here it comes. There we go. It pulls up all 8 steps of continuous improvement, along with a question in italics from Systems Check 1. If you are unable to get into your teachers' classrooms in person, you may certainly use this tool in a virtual way by simply talking to the teacher, almost like a show and tell. So when it comes to the learning requirements, those teachers or participants can certainly show you what they have. You do need to see it. It's more about making sure that it is in place. It's something that is shared with students, is visible or accessible to students, not just something that we talk about, but something that's actually truly there. And then, of course, going through that same criteria. But it is perfectly okay to do this virtually if you are unable to get there in person. If you have any questions about that, please see any one of us on the design team. The other update that we wanted to share with you, there we go, goes back to the CLS home doc and kind of comes right up here to the very top where we have our CCI and our TSP Train the Trainer sign-up sheet. We want to share this or re-share this with you because we were able to make some updates for the spring sessions of continuous improvement moving forward, which has left a few holes in folks signing up to do that training. So everything underneath this bold line is something coming up here in 2021. And as you can see, down here we have a few spots open in yellow. Just as a friendly reminder, if you are able to help support, whether it be continuous classroom improvement or teacher-student partnerships day 1 or day 2, and want to throw your name in one of these boxes, feel free to do that. Anyone who was trained on continuous classroom improvement in the fall is now eligible to be a trainer in the spring, and we have many more opportunities for continuous classroom improvement in the spring than we originally had planned for. So that's something to consider. The last thing we wanted to point out was you may see these stars down here for these last 2 full sessions of teacher-student partnerships. These stars indicate that some co-training will be taking place between, for example, Danielle and Crystal, and then also one of our 3 folks who are being trained to be trainers for teacher-student partnerships, which would be Jen Parrish, Jen Ferguson, and Katie Purcell. Those folks will observe in January and will be ready to co-train in March. So they are signing up as we speak for one of these 4 days. So if you are one of those presenters, just know that you'll have some folks helping you out on that day. Last but not least, we just want to send that friendly reminder that all of our continuous classroom improvement trainings, as well as our teacher-student partnership trainings, are now open to years 1, 2, and 3. So feel free to help your folks sign up for any of the days that make sense to them. The collections are all right here, so you can hop to those and see what options are available. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks.